What is up, everybody? Just wanted to let you know this is recorded live, so if you want to come hang out sometime, by all means, come hang out. See ya. Oh, perfect timing. Glad we got out while we did. The Golem is coming. I needed a new guy, you know? Let's definitely save while we're down here. Sefer Yetzirah, the Book of Creation, contains descriptions of mystical Kabbalistic rituals. Thoughts of doubt clung to the book. Ariel admitted to himself that he had not wielded the names of God more skillfully had his faith not died one fateful afternoon. Having sensed that I was coming, however, Ruff quickly composed himself. Set of 3 candles. 3 candles placed in the very center of the chamber. Ariel scattered words of deep meditation on Kabbalistic nature of the elements around the candles. Fire, air, and water are complemented by earth, which constitutes Golem's essence, at least in theory. The ritual is based on the use of the right combination of the names of God and the elements complemented by Golem. Kabbalah isn't that hard.
The darling sister. Here in person, you clearly are of the same blood. We have nearly everything ready, I see.
I don't think we've met. Wiktor Szulski.
Ariel Rother, the pleasure is mine.
Mr. Rother, this is everything I've been able to find. The candles are placed where you commanded.
Fine.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Szulski. And you must be dear Wiktor Szulski. My regards.
The mademoiselle looks pale. Do you feel all right, my lady?
Yes, sure.
Victor, I need a pound of flesh, and it's up to you whose body it comes from.
Wiktor, what's going on? What's he talking about?
To lure the Golem, we need your mature flaw.
Am I the bait?
I could have phrased it better. The point is that only you with your flaw can lure the Golem here.
Will I lose my flaw in the process?
Well, that's linked with aspirations, chasing something. Ambition, even to an excessive degree. And yes, you will lose it.
A lot about this scares me.
I'm here. It will be all right. I promise.
Thank you. I believe you won't let anyone hurt me.
Why the long faces? Cheer up. Everything's ready, I see.
How do you get rid of the Golem's physical form?
There's an old ritual. It's called the Beller. It's a sifting ritual. The incantation allows us to sift out the demonic part from the rest of the creature. It also helps with cases of possession.
Good to know.
By the way, your father must have really gotten under Sofer's skin.
My father had that effect on people. This ritual, are you sure it's safe?
Just trust me, as I trust you'll keep your word. I won't touch a hair on your sister's head.
I'm here, Mr. Rother.
And aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Let's begin.
Szulski's to work. Your torment will soon be over.
About time to take on the Golem.
Patience.
Hashem, be merciful.
Have more faith, Feldman. More faith.
Nerd, put the head down.
Yit Kadash
That's sir,
Shimiraba.
not your name, stupid phone. Yes, get behind me, Liggy.
You're not going anywhere.
No, I don't want to. Wiktor!
Not gonna get hurt.
You damn Szulskis!
Don't treat her like that.
I wouldn't have to if she weren't trying to steal my payment. This is your fault. You were supposed to take care of everything. Quit fooling around. Let's get this business started.
Yes.
Sorry, friend. Not this time.
They're all mine.
Bastard!
All my flaws. Time to take on the Golem. Bellis and Bukovac. Great, fantastic. Always love when one starts with Mr. Bukovac here. I always forget to check what the Golem does, what the Salutor does. Every attack on the enemy will have maximum damage possible. Okay, so just really big hits. Got it, got it. And you want Velis or Krampus to hit you. Well. Looks like Krampus goes second. Now he's missing quite a bit of focus. And we disable the trait with a big 20 hit there. And that finishes you. Which then would make it to where you don't actually take damage from this because he goes second. So someone else doing damage here. I don't really want to use the restore health thing yet, actually. That'll work. That'll work. Some of the next line of people. This is great, actually. Like, having these guys like this is awesome because you can just reduce the focus by 1 here. And then we'll start stacking Howl on this guy. Or Bloody. Is it Bloody Dead or what's it called? It's the, oh, Suffering. That's right. Okay. So yeah, so now we'll do our big hit on this guy. It'll take out somebody in here. That's 100% true. And we'll disrupt this. Which one did we hit? I don't even know. Oh, we hit the one that it was actually going for. That's neat. Okay. Just gonna interrupt this guy. We'll take a little hit here. It won't be too bad. And then he'll hit us. That's okay, though. Who was the one that healed really big? Was it you? It was you. Fill myself all the way back up. She goes down with 1 shot because, or actually, I thought we hit her, but we didn't. That's okay. I mean, it really doesn't matter how because it's a 1-turn thing. I mean, she's going down on my turn no matter what. Don't let the Golem slip out of your hands. Yes! Another achievement, taming the city. Or taming of play. Gotta fight rough right now.
Even Ganafs have more honor.
Sorry. Too prideful.
What are you going to do? Cry?
Fuck off!
Well, that animation was messed up.
Enough! Stop! Both of you! Not here!
You're lucky, Szulski.
That's enough, Mr. Rofa.
You'll be looking over your shoulder for the rest of your life.
Let's get your sister to a safe place. I'll call a carriage.
Sorry, sis. You'll be alright, though. Just a little less destructively ambitious.
You're awake. How do you feel?
I don't feel anything. What happened to me, Wiktor?
You no longer carry the floor. It won't weigh you down anymore.
If you don't want to talk, then don't.
I
You're
didn't.
like father. You think you know what's best for others, and you just walk all over them. Leave me alone. I'm sorry you came back.
I'm sorry too, Ligia. I mean, not particularly, actually. I wanted your flaw and I took it, but you know, it is what it is. Ms. Szulska, I'm a practical man and I'm not driven by sentiments. I am driven by profit. Our combined assets united by marriage would bring plentiful benefits to both of us. Your money would help me build my cold meat empire and you'd be able to end that work nonsense. I don't think she thinks of her work as nonsense. We still can't do this, right? No. So the only thing we have left in this chapter is this. Right now, at least. Oh, I smell food. It smells really good, whatever it is. Like, really good. Making me hungry. Hello, Wanda.
Mr. Szulski, there's a young lady to see you. I'll serve tea in the drawing room.
I won't stay long. There's no need.
Thank you, Grażynka.
A nice house, a spot of tea, a housekeeper. When the revolution comes, everything here will go up in smoke.
Did he say anything?
You know what? He confirmed my belief that thaumaturges are freaks.
Thank you, Wanda.
I'm glad I could help. I've got an appointment with Michał.
Give my best to your fiancé.
He hasn't proposed yet.
Will the young lady be visiting us more often?
That's my hope.
Oh, right.
Now I have to go visit Rasputin and find out what he's freaking planning. Don't trust Rasputin. Do want to do that. I also need to go see Rasputin. I just try to remember where he's at as well is the thing. I need to pay Rasputin a visit before I do anything. When you have tamed a salutor, you get really sick, basically. You can't do a lot. I think I remember where he's at. Guess it's been a few weeks. I want to say he's here. We've talked before, I feel.
Anything caught your eye, sir?
Yeah, we've definitely done this before. Yeah, we've definitely talked to that guy before. That's weird. Sometimes in this game, like most of the time, it's pretty good on keeping track of what you've done. But sometimes it just messes up a little bit. Yeah, I swear he's in here. Rasputin. I'm gonna save before we talk to him, just in case something crazy happens, as always when you visit Rasputin.
Do you have a moment?
For you, always.
We've already read these.
I need your help. Again.
And I won't turn you down again. See? This is your inevitable, cruel end.
I feel like this guy's gotta be good in fights, right?
It's approaching. You won't escape it, nor hide from it.
I don't want to die.
It's not up to you. Sometimes you have to accept the blow. Now, give him the command.
From now on, you will obey me.
Great success, very neat. We're gonna get an achievement for this. Be really cool. Be like, capture all salutors. I don't know if it's all of them, but I'm assuming we're done with them. Assuming. Golem. Salutor tamed. That's all of them. Look at that. We're still waiting to get some more points to buy things, but you know. Until then, we wait. Alright, now let's get back to Liggy. And save as always. If you take the carriage, it puts you right next to your house. If you take the tram, it puts you way up there, but the carriage was farther away. So I don't know if it was actually worthwhile to run all the way to the carriage or just to take that. Also, we always got to be snapping because you never know if something's going to highlight red that wasn't there before. And if it does, we need to grab it. All right, Liggy.
I'm glad you're here. There's something I wish to discuss with you.
You've got another case. What is it this time?
I'd like for the Flying University's next meeting to be held here.
What brought on this sudden interest in education in you?
Dickstein asked for my help with a certain matter. He suspects that there might be an Ochrana informer among you.
Do what you want. Since you think that bringing this informer to our home is the most reasonable solution, what do you want to do?
I need you to organize it so as not to arouse anyone's suspicion. I want to gather all the students in one place and discreetly examine them. The Mo won't even know I've exposed them.
Do you want to organize it now?
Let's handle this quickly. Do you think you'll be able to assemble everyone now?
Yes, let's not put this off. Surely you don't intend to come to the lecture dressed like that.
Hey, I'm fashionable.
Whatever. Do what you want.
How dare you? How are we doing up here?
If I come in disguise, someone may begin to, well, suspect something. I thought as much. Let us now look for some things I could talk to the students about.
Prepare for the lecture. Door frame of Lydia's room. Dashes carved into the wood marked our growth. In the door frame filled with family memories, one can feel someone's momentary hesitation to enter. Someone leaned against the door frame for a long moment, but eventually gave up. Something else must have caught their interest. Can I click this through here? Dang it. I was hoping. I was hoping. Faithful companion during my childhood playtime. Someone was clearly taken aback by the sight of a horsey in a grown man's room. That someone got spooked by sudden noise from the next room. Who is checking out my stuff?
Why are you amusing yourself at my expense like this?
I'm sorry, I thought this was my house.
Yes, and I very much like
Wiktor.
it here.
Nosy Cecilia was snooping around in Papa's office.
And what have you found to be most to your liking here, miss?
I don't think I could pick just one thing. I think what fascinates me the most is that every mundane object can have a second, highly magical purpose concealed just beneath the surface.
That's true. I wanted to discuss it during the lecture.
I can hardly wait.
Have you been to other rooms as well, miss?
What do you mean?
Someone snooped around my bedroom. Are you up to something with a mysterious partner again?
Mr. Szulski, I resent that. I didn't come into anyone's bedroom. Who do you think I am? I'll wait downstairs. I don't want anyone to misconstrue this situation as inappropriate.
Yes, sus. Mask of Velis. Velis was completely unlike himself. Maybe the artist only had a description of someone who had seen the Salutors to work from. Lydia's playful joy still smolders within it from time to time. When she jumped me while wearing it and nearly frightened me to death. Stanislaus comb. Thoughts of the thaumaturge gathered in an unassuming object of everyday use. Repulsive, there's a hair left in it. Should I shake it off or not? Studied movements comb through the head of a thinning hair. Father's thoughts float uncontrollably. He vacillated between intentions. Should he punish his son? Should he enter the arrangement? Send him away? How can he save him? Should be probably something else. Yeah, I was like, we didn't get a discovery yet, so... Old anti-thaumaturge book on the manner in which sorcerers harass the people, slandering the Christian faith, and on the measure to be taken. There are many ways by which evil spirit leads innocent people into temptation, in which sorcerer's deviation takes root. Therefore, simple folk should be instructed to seek help with their concerns in monasteries and churches, and not from the devil's spawn, as has been happening up until now, to the detriment of the Christian faith and giving rise to more sorcerers. And Theophilus writes thusly, for all authority comes from God, to whom a sword is given for the punishment of the wicked and the defense of the good. And we also believe that Satan's dominion over the people should be ended by all means. Thaumaturgists are best bound and burned at the stake. In Ravenna, every sorcerer was disposed of in this manner, which put an end to all the people's worries. Men started performing their matrimonial duties again, and the wretches who had been turned into beasts regained their previous forms.
Yes, sir.
A libelous note against the thaumaturges reminiscent of the Dark Ages, an inquisitor's wet dream. Father had spent a long time looking for this book before Mother used her contacts to import it for him. The book sparkles with honesty. It must be from the time when they were still speaking to each other. In Father's space, I found several objects that I could safely use during the lecture. Each one merits hours of discussion. I made the right choice. Fantastic. To the lecture. Oh, people to speak with first. That's always nice. Hello, friends. Oh, let's gather these things before we speak. Cognac glass. Lydia treats guests to an exquisite cognac. The words on the courtly taste of the Burgoyes. Still clinging to the rim of the glass, someone sipped the beverage, looking at the crowd, and thought contemptuously of those gathered. They were boastful in their cleverness. Shady company. There are many indications that someone intent on hostilities or gathering information is hiding among the flying university students. Liggy and I also became objects of the imposter's interests. I'm gonna say before I step too far forward, I don't want like anything to happen, but I want to look for any red glowy marks. All right, doesn't look like anything. Let's start talking to people.
Hello.
I'm happy to see you, Mr. Szulski. I'm sure the lecture will be a success.
Unmarried, perhaps. However, if I were you, I would make myself more presentable.
I would never expect to see such crowds in this house.
That's true. A nice change.
Skipping ads real quick. Sorry, it's gonna pause.
Students will not miss such an opportunity. It's not every day that one gets to listen to a thaumaturge.
Thaumaturge?
Regarding the lecture...
Can we start?
I need another moment. I still have some preparations to do.
What do you need?
I should make use of some props to better illustrate the theory with examples. I'll see if there are any curiosities in the study that I could use. I'll take a look around the gathering. You know why.
Don't damage anything, please.
We're waiting. Impatiently.
Well, you should work patiently because I'm doing you a favor, so chill out. So we go to him when we're ready to begin.
Hello.
Mr. Szulski, one friendly face in a crowd. You are giving today's lecture, right?
You seem troubled, miss. Is everything all right?
Besides the finger pointing and backbiting, you mean? Quite all right, yes. Quite.
But we are missing something to talk to her, so we'll wait on that one.
I hope you enjoy today's lecture, miss.
Увидимся.
What does that word mean that she just said? Someone let me know.
And now this place on top of everything. Someday it will be enough to stick one foot out the door to get locked up.
And we all know who will get us locked up.
Hello.
It's our professor for the day. Hello, sir.
Is that so?
You guys talking about?
Who was this vigorous discussion about then? About Polina Nikolaevna?
Indeed. It's probably our little Russian girl who's making all this trouble for us. I don't know why Dickstein doesn't see that.
To me, it's obvious that she's the snitch.
Do you have anything to support such accusations?
It's obvious, isn't it?
It's the Russian girl.
Why are you not suspicious of your friend who was arrested?
His father fought in the uprising. He wouldn't snitch.
My mother is Russian. Does that mean I'm only half traitor?
Well, no. We didn't mean it like that.
Place of birth is hardly enough to determine whether someone is a traitor and a snitch. Wouldn't you agree?
And someone with your skills should already know everything. Wouldn't you agree?
Clapper.
All in good time.
Only back then,
Have
though,
a
not
nice
now.
lecture.
It's inappropriate nowadays. Just kidding. It's a joke. Students trust. The students don't trust Polina. They suspect she's working with the Ruskis. It's just a prank, guys. Don't kill me.
And he walked across the entire town like that, with all that cocoa. And here he is.
I hear you were quite the mischievous youth.
I'm afraid the list of my offenses might be too long. Grażynka, should I be worried?
Why, of course not. No, we were just discussing childhood mischief and the cocoa incident.
Yes, I can't deny that one.
Do you have other interests than cocoa and thaumaturgy? Travel? Cards?
Traveling, indeed. Always and everywhere.
You won't confess to the cocoa now, young master, but I know what I know.
However, it's the nosy people who endlessly make my head spin.
You don't say.
In that case, I won't keep you any longer. See you.
I wanted to continue the conversation.
In the lecture.
I didn't want to just leave, or like, I wanted to be like, I just want to get the lecture going. But I also didn't really want to say that, but I went with the way that we were keeping the conversation going. I'm going to go downstairs and check anything out down here, maybe? Never know. So I haven't found anything. Well, unless that counted as the whole them being suspicious of Polina, which could have been. I'm going to check outside real quick. I don't think there'll be anything out here, but we'll check. Yeah, no, I just sends you right back inside. All right. Let's go talk to Polina again.